In the era of digital media, countless videos and images circulate daily, some uplifting, other humorous, and some outright disturbing. But why do people produce such unsettling content? And more puzzling, why do so many others watch it? In this video, we will explore the psychology behind these behaviors, draw on relevant research and purpose steps that individuals and society can take to reduce the impact and prevalence of disturbing media. First, the psychology behind creating disturbing or controversial content. First could be attention seeking and validation. First, social rewards in internet metrics, likes, views, and comments can serve as powerful reinforcers. For some creators, the sheer volume of engagement is a form of social validation, even if it arises from content that may find or many find offensive or shocking. Notoriety over approval could be another reason. Controversial content can quickly gather attention, and for some individuals, any attention can be preferable to obscurity. This fame, albeit negative, might offer sense of importance. Then next, desensitization and reduced empathy could be another reason. Gradual desensitization, repeated exposure to violent or disturbing material can erode emotional responses. Then next, let's understand the psychology behind consuming shocking content. First, curiosity and information gap, which lead to sensation seeking. Some individuals have a higher need for thrilling, novel, or intense experiences, which found under Zuckerman study in 1979. They seek out content that provide a jolt of adrenaline or satisfies their curiosity about the darker aspects of human nature. Then next, fear and fascination. Psychologically, humans have been complex relationship with fear. Horror movies, for instance, are popular because they allow viewer to experience fear in controlled environment. Disturbing online content can function similarly, tempting viewers with question how bad it can be. Then next, social and cultural influences, which could be peer pressure or FOMO, which means fear of missing out. In group setting, people often watch shocking videos because they do not want to feel left out of the conversation. For example, watching trending or taboo content can provide social currency in discussions with friends or online. Next, normalization. As more disturbing content circulate, viewers may become less shocked over time, leading them to watch increasingly extreme material to experience the same emotional response. Psychological coping or morbid curiosity could be another reason. Understanding the dark side would be for some viewers watching upset content to understand or process darker realities. Violence, injustice, or taboo subjects. This can be the way to prepare psychological for potential real-world dangers. Catharsis. A small number of studies, through controversial in their findings, discuss catharsis as a reason people seek out violence, disturbing media to purge or vent their own negative emotions. Third is potential harmful impacts, in which emotional distress, including repeated or unintentional exposure to graphic or disturbing material, can lead to anxiety, nightmares, or heightened stress levels. Next could be moral desensitization. Overexposure to cruel or violent images can erode empathy and compassion. Next will be misinformation and manipulation. Some disturbing content blurs the line between fact and fiction, sowing distrust and confusion. People might become more susceptible to conspiracy theories or extremist views. Next, let's discuss strategies to address and minimize harm, which include individual level approaches in which digital literacy, critical evaluation, encourage people to question the source and intent of content before sharing or engaging. Next, selective consumption. Employ content warning, utilize platform filters, and be mindful of personal mental health triggers. Setting boundaries could be really helpful as well, which include time management, in which limiting social media usage and set specific time for online activity. Be mindful of engagement, which include resisting doom scrolling, the cycle of continuously seeking out negative or disturbing posts. Third, personal coping mechanism, in which therapeutic support comes in. For those struggling with trauma or distress from exposure to disturbing media, seeking professional help, therapy, counseling can be invaluable. Next, finding healthy alternatives. Channel curiosity into safer forms of exploration, watching investigative documentaries, or reading reputable articles on challenging topics instead of graphic videos. Then another point is societal and community approach. Content moderation and reporting system can help out with this situation. Platform responsibility, which include social media sites can refine algorithm to demote or flag excessive graphic content. Many already implemented guidelines, but robust enforcement is key. User reporting encourages community to report harmful or violating content promptly, fostering and collective responsibility for the online environment. Another point, educational initiatives. School circulations integrate modules on media literacy, psychological well-being, and responsible digital citizenship. Teaching children and adolescents about the risk of disturbing content can foster early awareness. Community workshops can be helpful as well. Public seminars or online sessions can help parents and guardians navigate digital spaces with their children. Then, regulation and policy could help as well. With age restriction, more stringent age gates and verification can limit access to graphic or explicit material. Then, stricter guidelines in which government can work with technology companies to create clear guidelines for graphic content and exposure accountability. Now, let's discuss about research and ongoing studies in which effect of violence and aggression include Anderson and Bushman study in 2001, which explore the general aggression model, showing how repeated exposure to violent media can prime aggressive thoughts and behavior. Another study include Carnegie, Anderson, and Bushman, which was done in 2007, demonstrated how habitual exposure to violent video games and media can diminish psychological reaction to real-life violence. Now let's discuss about neuroscientific insights. Studies using fMRI scans have noted changes in amygdala activity, which is the brain's fear center. When people watch graphic content over time, repeated exposure may alter emotion responses. Ongoing research aims to clarify whether certain brain structure, example, the prefrontal cortex, become less active or more tolerant when exposed to repeated violence or disturbing imagery. To conclude this video, the creation and consumption of disturbing or controversial content online stem from a complex mix of psychological factors: attention seeking, desensitization, curiosity, and even social or financial incentives. While the internet can amplify negative behaviors and draw in large audience, it also offers opportunities for education, community building, and support. Awareness and digital literacy are crucial for understanding and mitigating the effects of disturbing content. Healthy boundaries and coping mechanisms help individuals to manage their online experiences. Collective responsibility from content creators, platforms, educators, policymakers, and everyday users can foster a safer digital environment. By recognizing the motivation behind why people watch or create unsettling material, and by implementing thoughtful strategies at both individual and societal levels, we can strive for more empathetic, responsible, and psychological safe online world. If you found this video helpful, hit that like button and subscribe for more deep dive into psychology behind our digital habits. And tell me in the comments, have you ever watched something online that genuinely disturbed you? How did you deal with it? Let's talk about it. Thank you for watching, and I will see you in the next one.